Well, hi, this is day number 5 of my juice fast, and I'm excited to tell you about my results. I am thrilled with what's happened to me in my 5-day juice fast. But before I get to the actual numbers, let me tell you about some of my experience on the juice fast. So the first thing is for the most part, I wasn't hungry. Now I did notice, so I was drinking 5 juices a day and coconut water. So let me kind of go through the routine. So I would get up in the morning and as soon as possible. Now sometimes I did it almost right away within say 15 minutes. Sometimes it took me an hour before I actually got to it, but I was drinking a glass of hot water with a little bit of lemon and or ginger and or cinnamon. Some days I did lemon and ginger, some days I did the lemon only, some days I did lemon and cinnamon. For whatever reason, I just didn't have a lot of consistency. Part of it was whether or not I had fresh lemon handy. Part of it was I didn't think of adding the cinnamon until Wednesday, and I really like cinnamon, and I also know that cinnamon as a spice helps weight loss, and that's been my primary goal with the juice fast, has been weight loss. And then the ginger, some days I just forgot about adding it completely, and this might sound strange, especially if you've tasted fresh ginger. It has a very strong taste. But over the last 6 months, I've kind of grown to like fresh ginger, especially in juice. I try to eat at least once a day a juice that has ginger and turmeric. Now originally I started doing that just because ginger and turmeric root have tremendous health properties in them, anti-inflation properties which are great for weight loss and pain, and a whole bunch of just really good, they're really good for you properties. They're just a super vegetable. And so I've been adding a piece of ginger and a piece of turmeric, like about a 1/2 inch piece, when I'm making juice almost every day for about 6 months now. Well, since I started, not 100% when I started, I don't remember whether it was February or March, but somewhere in there I started trying to have my daily juice at least include some ginger and or turmeric. And that's just become a habit with me because I want those health properties. I want those anti-inflammatory properties and everything else that I've read about those two spices. They're really tremendous spices, tremendous roots in terms of promoting good health in your body. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let me stick to the point. I wanted to tell you about my weight loss experience. So I start out with that water lemon mixture. I have a juice, then we have 16 ounces of coconut water, and then for lunch, I have another juice, another serving of juice, which is about 16 ounces is one serving. And then I'll have a snack of juice, and then I'll have juice at dinner, and then I'll have a dessert juice later on. And then the evening before I go to bed, I was having a cup of herbal tea. I had chosen the Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time Tea. There was a cleansing one that I did on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then on Thursday and Friday they had an extra sleep one that was on sale that I also picked up and did on Thursday and Friday. And so that was the routine. And normally if you had asked me about doing a juice fast 6 months ago, I would have thought you were crazy. I wouldn't want to do it. And I figured I would be hungry a lot of the day. Well, I really wasn't. When I got hungry was around the time for my next juice or around the time when I had the coconut water. When I woke up in the mornings, I wasn't really hungry. The hot tea or the hot water with lemon and or ginger and or cinnamon kind of kick-started my day. I wasn't really hungry then. And even in the evenings when I was having my dessert juice and the hot tea, for the most part, I got hungry just before it was time to have a juice. I had the juice, so most of the time I wasn't hungry, which surprised me quite a bit. The other thing that I thought was fabulous is I really enjoyed all of the juices that I had. Now, there were a couple that were a little bit hard to swallow just because kale is not one of my favorite things to drink in juice, but there was enough apple and cucumber and lemon and other things in the juice that helped make it more palatable, and those would have been my less favorite, but they were still pretty good. They were still worth drinking, and it worked out really well for me. The third thing is, and this is the biggest deal to me, is the numbers. I am floored with the numbers. I did not expect to see such a dramatic result, and the results were fabulous. So let me start out. Monday morning I weighed, and I was at 258.4 pounds. And now that's down from where I was in even 5 weeks ago. I had done some other stuff and had finally lost some weight, but the main thing that I've been doing is I've replaced my breakfast for the last number of months with juice, doing either mostly a vegetable juice, about 80% vegetables and 20% fruits. So it's a fruit and vegetable mixture, just like you'll see on LongevityBuddies.com in terms of their juice recipes. Most of those recipes are about 80% vegetable, 20% fruit. Some of them have a larger percentage of fruit, but that's kind of the ballpark. Anyway, so 258.4 pounds on Monday morning. On Tuesday morning, I had been fasting one full day, and I had lost 3.8 pounds. Unbelievable for a single day. Wednesday morning when I weighed, I was at 252.4 and lost from Tuesday to Wednesday, I had lost 2.2 pounds. So, I mean, that's really great. On Thursday when I weighed, I was at 252.2 pounds. So I only lost, between Wednesday and Thursday, I only lost 0.2 pounds. Now, it wasn't very much. I wasn't disappointed though, because Monday and the first 2 days were so dramatic that I didn't mind having my body slow down a little bit on the third day and not lose quite as much. I didn't cheat, didn't change anything other than I just continued drinking the juices that was on the list of recipes that I was preparing for the 5 days. And I stuck with my plan. You know, we had five days worth of juices planned out, went to the grocery store, bought all the produce for those particular recipes, and then made those recipes each day throughout the week. Worked out great. All right, so on Friday morning when I weighed, I was at 250.6 pounds, which means Friday morning, so the fourth day, I lost 1.6 pounds. Still a really good weight loss. I mean, some plans you're going to lose a pound a week. I lost 1.6 pounds in one day on the fourth day of my juice fast. My last day, Saturday morning, I had lost 1 more pound. I got below the 250 mark. I was at 249.6. So in 5 days, I went from 258.4 pounds to 249.6. That's a total weight loss through my 5-day juice fast of 8.8 pounds. Wow! I'm thrilled. 8.8 pounds, I think, is a terrific result. A really, really good result. I can't tell you how thrilled I am. I am going to start a new juice fast for 5 days on Monday. So I've taken the weekend off. Now, I haven't eaten a lot of junk food. The food I've been eating today has been mostly healthy. I had a Amy's burrito for a snack. What did I have for lunch? For lunch, we had a 1/4 pound hamburger that we cooked here at home, along with a salad. So there was no bun, there were no fries, there was no bread. It was just the meat and a salad. It was a spinach salad with, tomatoes and some egg and some cucumber and a little bit of onion, balsamic vinegar and olive oil for the dressing. So the dressing was a fairly light affair. And then in a little while, we're going to be going for dinner, and we're going to go to a Chinese restaurant, and we're going to kind of celebrate the 8.8 pounds. I'm not going to get outrageous with what I'm eating over the weekend, and on Monday morning, I'm going to start another fast. I think I'll lose more than 5 pounds, but my goal for next week, now I really honestly didn't set a goal for this week. I just knew I wanted to lose weight, and my goal was more about sticking to my plan. My goal was, I bought the produce for the 5-day juice fast, and I was going to stick to the plan as far as having hot water with lemon and ginger for breakfast, and then having when I got up, and then having a juice for breakfast, and then having coconut water between meals, and then having juice for lunch, juice for snack, juice for dinner, and then a dessert juice after dinner, and then a tea before going to bed. That was my goal, was just to simply stick to that plan and see what the results were. And I'm so impressed with the results that I'm going to do it again. And on Monday, I'm going to do another 5-day juice fast. And my plan is that I'll just keep doing the 5-day juice fasts Monday through Friday until I get down to my goal weight. Originally, I'm going to stick for now for a 220 pound goal weight. They tell me I'm 6'3", I'm pretty tall, and so they tell me that I should try and get in somewhere around 200 pounds. I find that hard to swallow, but maybe my attitude will change as I get closer to that weight. We'll see. Time will tell. So I'm going to end this video. I hope you have a great day, and I want to encourage you to become my longevity buddy. Join us at longevitybuddies.com. We would love to see you. This is an invitation for you to be one of our buddies, and I hope you'll take us up on that invitation. So come and join us at longevitybuddies.com. Have a great day, and thanks for watching my video.